Hello, gang. Colin here, Festa Workshop, and my lovely
Hello everyone, it's me, Model Maker Dave.
Gary Cornflake. How you doing? Right?
Yeah, now that I've got home after a bit of yeah,
Bit of a rush, wasn't it?
it was,
Yeah, that's you.
yeah.
But yeah,
So
welcome
yes,
to
so
well,
go on.
welcome to Wednesday at the bench on eModels, the one-stop shop for all your model making needs, folks. Go make something awesome down along the bottom there. For those that don't know, eModels is an online retailer where you can buy all model making goodness, tools, equipment, kits, all of that lot. Me and Dave are going to be carrying on building these diggers, trucks
Figures.
even. Get me shows mixed up here, Dave. Link links for these are in the description. Grab one of these from me, build along with it. Do so. I will once I'm on bench cam. I'll bung a link in the chat for both. Have a look too, but have a look in the description. Oh. Have a quick looky Lou who's in the chat joining us. Right. We've got Jeff over at Candygram for Mongos saying hello, Festa and Dave.
Hello, Jeff.
Jeff, how you doing, mate? Panzer's in, Panzer Cat with Festa, Dave and Candy
Hello,
Oaks.
Panther.
Marcus Brun's in, saying hello, Colin
Hello,
and Dave.
Marcus.
Hello, Marcus. Myself and Dave are in, and hello. Model making guru is in, saying hi kids. Dave and Bo, how you doing? Jackie's saying afternoon, everyone. Hello, Jackie. Big hugs. I would do it both hands, but I don't want to pull a muscle. Oh no,
Yeah. Hang on, I'll have to do that hand now. I've hurt my shoulder.
absolutely.
Hello, Jackie.
Just saying hello to everyone there. Andy McLeish is in, saying it's a Colin, it's a Dave.
Hello,
it
Andy.
must mean it's Wednesday at the bench. Absolutely, gents. Jackie's saying hello to Fox. Jeff Light is in. Good evening, Colin, Dave, and everyone in chat.
Jeff.
Hello, Jeff. Hope you're keeping all right, geezer. Andy McLeish says hello to Fox. She's royal princessness. See, they got it sussed. eModels is in.
Yeah.
Saying hello, eModels. How you doing?
Hello, eModels.
Good afternoon. Please remember to keep it clean in chat and don't discuss. Thanks. Of course, mate. Fox is dying. Hugo's in. That's saying hello, everyone.
Hello,
Colin and Dave. Hello, you. Doing, mate. So that's the chat up to speed. Everyone's popping in. Dave, how's Mum?
Mum's good. Mum's been out gallivanting again.
Gallivanting?
Yeah, well, my cousin and her two daughters popped up to see her and to say hello.
Oh, right. Oh, she's been spoiled.
Just a little bit.
Happy days. Pants are saying hello to week. Raced with presents. Marcus Brood saying I had a big wave to you. So I think without further ado, pitch down to the bench camp. So you can have a looky loo at what's going on the bench. Turn the lights on.
Right. Let's see what's going on.
Go, folks, and move that one up.
I think no, it's that
no.
one. I think.
That
There we go.
back up on there, and I've got the chat down here as so. Let's sort out me. Hold up. Wherever it. And then. Dum dum dum.
Right.
Ah, brilliant. Saves me the trouble. Cheers, Fox. Put the links in that for happy days.
Oh, good man.
Good man. He's good,
Hey,
isn't he?
yeah, Fox, you go careful with, don't hurt your shoulder again, will you?
He's so gonna moan here. Bless him. Right, where did we get to? Carl is in, saying hello from Making Models, another eModels builder. Hello, Carl. How you doing, mate? Hope you and Lisa are doing all right, mate. Love and hugs and all of that lot in a manly kind of way. Try and keep on shot. Let's adjust my cameras. Right. Where did we get to? I had built a chassis with a radiator of goodness, a load of the cab, all the barrels, or most of the barrels. And the annoying thing about them is there's a big arse seam goes right down there, Dave, there.
Oh.
But hopefully I can get rid of that with a deft bit of gluage, but also a bit of stackage, because I want to try to use the seam as almost like a joint for one of the wooden panels, just de-seam bands. That's the plan, folks. But yeah, so yeah, bit annoying, but nothing that we can't do. Did the flatbed as well. Got that built, as well as some wheels. So I'm gradually remembering where I got to, and I'm just sanding off some of the panels on the cab. The lovely Marcy is in scale model. And, hello, Hughes. How you doing, my love? Doing my typey for you. Big hugs. Out loads there. Where did you get to?
Right, I've got to the point where I've got the chassis built, I've got the wheels on, I've got the front fenders on, engines going, and the bench seat has gone in. So what I'm going to do now is put the support struts in for the flatbed to go on the back of the chassis, and finish off the front end of the cab. Hopefully.
Yes.
He says. Now, it sounds a bit ambitious, but
yeah.
Well, I am Captain Slow, so
absolutely. Digger Evans Model Railway, even saying hi, everyone. Hello, Digger. How you doing, mate?
Hello, Digger.
Thanks for joining us. Welcome to our little Wednesday stream for the lovely people up in Stoke Models. Kindly supplied these kits for me and Dave to build, and the paints and that. So, like I say, it's a massive pleasure to do a bit of buildy for many. And also to do a live stream for them, because they're a good cook. An honour to build. Big thanks to the guys up in Stoke. You can see my previous builds up there, along with Fox, Chris, and Eds. Carl is going to have his build up there soon, as will Nevbo. So when you go into the store, underneath the counter, is a big glass cabinet, and in there are all our builds that we've done. You'll see my cat. The ball tank will be up there soon because I shall be shipping that up there soon. So you'll be able to see all them builds, the bikes I've done, they'll all go up there. So I'm thinking, because obviously I can't travel, I am thinking of arranging a super duper big package of built models.
Ooh.
So I'll see what I can do. I'll email James and see whether that's a viable option for them. Saying hello to everyone there. Andy says, you are not Captain Slow. Captain Slow is a princess.
I think they've got it in for Fox.
Oh, absolutely, mate. He's not gonna live.
Yeah, well, I saw a little bit of the show, and I was shocked not to see him with a sling, keeping his arm all slung up.
Yeah, absolutely. I was expecting it. I still reckon that he had his arm on a velvet cushion. Velvet cushion of soft. That's what I think. Poor
Yeah, poor. Yeah, right. Really?
Fox is saying, I am not, and this is in capitals, Dave. I am not Captain Slow.
Well, if you're not Captain Slow, then you're Captain Princess.
I saw it.
It doesn't really matter what Fox says. Everybody's right. He's Captain Slow.
Oh. See, I'm beginning to feel a bit sorry for him now. So if you want, you can slap my momentarily weak state out of me, Dave. Because under no circumstances should anyone ever. Sorry.
I'll let you off.
Listen, it's only a momentary lapse, Dave. It won't happen again, mate.
No.
Yeah, it's an intricate one to work out on it. Out to build it, because on my one the cab gets built as sections on the chassis, mate. But I kind of want to paint the cab off the chassis, but not looking as a weird way that they've done it.
I'm toying with the idea of assembling the cab in two halves. But do the main assembly on the chassis, but don't stick it down to it. But use
I'm going to use contactor.
Yeah, so or I might use some PVA or something.
Yeah, because I don't really want to join it. I want to be able to pop it off and paint it. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I'd like to make sure that it's all square.
Yeah, but then looks like it would possibly be a wrestle getting it on there. I don't know. It's no hardship. I'd like to do a bit of detail painting it. Have off.
Oh. Right, where's my sticky stuff?
Oh. Underneath the counter stuff is brown the plain wrappings, sir. Absolutely.
Well, that sounds a bit wrong, that does.
Fox says he does not cry. At the most, he might mule. Yeah. Poor Fox.
So what we need, what, go on.
No, you carry on, mate.
I was going to say, what we need to know is when they lined him up for his X-rays on his shoulder, did he whimper and?
Oh, I can imagine he let out a bit of a whimp. Could you imagine him in an MRI machine? It's dark in here. It's dark. I'm scared. Just imagine it. Him saying to the nurse, "Could you hold my hand whilst I'm in that dark place? I don't want to go in there." Ah, bless him. Thing is, I know what he's doing. He's sitting there looking at the screen, fist pumping the screen, going, "Damn you!" I know. We got a bit of that going on.
I suppose we ought to be a little bit careful, because if we do something stupid,
Us do something stupid, Dave.
well,
Us too.
pretty much almost guaranteed, isn't it?
Yeah, you were saying. Go on.
But we have to be a little bit careful, because the princess might pounce and try and get his own back.
Yeah. He'll just grass us up to his mum.
Mum.
They're picking on.
Oh yeah, but is it mum or is it mummy?
Yeah, that's a good question.
He's not going to speak to me for weeks.
Oh, no, that's you off the eModels build list.
Yeah, but it's been great knowing you, folks.
Yeah, been fun. We've had a breeze. Equation. Yeah. Something. Afternoons, Mark Shellard is in, saying afternoon to everybody. How you doing, Mark? Hope you're keeping well, mate. He's also saying hello to Fox.
Hello, Mark.
Bum bum ba-dum, bum ba-dum ba-dum. Muse is waving, and let's all wave back. No, folks. Question of the week: what is in the belly? What is on the bench? And what is a beverage choice? Sarah Jane is in. Anyone finding the sound from Colin fading out? It might be that I'm moving away from my microphone. I'll check me sound set. Hey, but oh, what's going on? That sounds right down. Okay, that could be a StreamYard thing. Let's have a look in the settings and see whether... Yeah, no, that's all fine. I'm not sure why that's going around there. Yeah, not sure why the sound was dropping there, but I've upped it back up to 100 again. That's weird. So I'm going to have me sound thing on the side there, I think, just to keep an eye on that. We had this a little while ago, didn't we, where we had issues?
We did.
So I'll leave it on the side of the screen there. Yeah, it could just be a Windows thing, but it might just be StreamYard being a bit of a girl, because no settings have changed since last time. But thanks for letting us know, Sarah Jane. Take it audio and video now are okay, if you can let me know in the chat, peeps.
You haven't got an update pending, have you?
No, I turn them off, Dave,
Okay.
on days when I'm streaming, mate. I just disable it. But, no, it was just the sound had dropped down to 59%, mate. Don't know why.
Oh.
The usual.
Yeah, Microsoft.
Oh, you gotta love it, ain't you? Pain in one's backside, mate. Oh, stop dropping stuff, Cole. Yeah, that went well, didn't it? Captain Dropsy strikes again. Right, let's try and put that down. Having got glue all over my iPad. Right. Let it dry and then scrape it off. Right. Yeah, it's just one of them things, Sarah Jane. It's Windows, in it. What can I say? Right. Mark Shellard, Belly even is curry pot noodle. Bench is a little empty as he's trying to get back into the swing again. Yeah. My bench is quite full at the moment. I've got so many kits on the go. But it is good fun. Mew says, sounds like he was turning away from the mic. Yeah, I did at one point because I was reaching for something, but it actually dropped right down. So one of those minor annoyances with the computer. Like I say, nothing's changed in the settings. It's all sent to testers, mate, isn't it?
And it usually does.
Yeah. Right, let's see whether we can get that to join a bit better. What else have we got? Annie McLeish is making cheesy pasta with bacon. Dinner will be either burgers and chips or chicken enchilada and fajitas. Happy days. Sarah Jane's eating chicken and mushroom pot noodle, which is the correct variety. Oh dear,
No,
that's gonna start the debate, isn't it, Dave?
No, it's not. It's beef and tomato.
Yeah, the pot noodle debate is going to be raging.
It is always beef and tomato.
It's the only flavour, Dave.
It is. And it has to be put in a pita bread.
Yeah, it's got to be in a pita bread. Now, on the bench, says Fox, belly is not decided other than leftover pizza, and it's add all the things topping. Absolutely. So it's a Fox's special then. Is what he's saying.
That sounded a bit wrong. Right.
There you go. Panzer says he's nibbling on a small piece of homemade chopped chip and salt on a short bread bench, several crew figures, and beverage is his coffee. Go. Right, and then that door is just going to be flipped open like that. I know it's still got the sprue bit in the middle, by the way, folks. It's just it's holding the door frame rigid for me whilst I fiddle a bit, because I know I'm a bit fingers and thumbs. I will break that door frame, so I've kept it on purely so that I don't. But I do know it's on there. The eagle-eyed of you would have noticed that. Hugh Golden says, burger and chips, or might I have chips and burger? Decisions, decisions. Exactly, you. Exactly, mate. Yeep. Spider pig. Yeep. And another one. Oh, that's better. Right. Let's do a few wheels whilst that's drying. Really good fun.
Oh dear.
You know this, Dave.
You're the hub of attention, aren't you?
I am. It gets a bit tiresome, doesn't it?
We're treading down this road again.
We are, mate. Getting to the hub of the issue. Hugh says decisions, my spelling. Nothing wrong with that, mate. I mean, you know, what would I know about pronunciation and spelling?
About the same as me.
Fox is now punching his screen. I know he is. I know what he's like. I know him so well. How's Mum today, Fox? How's Mama Fox doing, mate? She sung me happy birthday the other week on the Frolic, Dave. It was lovely.
Oh, you special person.
Oh, mate, I was proper loved up and made up. Oh, mate, Mama Fox singing me happy birthday, mate. Oh,
and
mate.
the question is, did Mama Fox sing happy birthday for Ted?
No. No. She sung it on the Frolic live, and I got hugs and kisses. So Monday, before we went live in eModels, I might have gently just mentioned it to Ted. And you know that giraffe sucking a wasp face that we often mention?
Yes.
Yeah. That's
he wasn't.
He was. I could tell that he was really happy for me. He says she's a bit poorly today, sleeping it off. Well, big hugs to Mama Fox. Get well soon, my darling. She's probably distressed, Fox, because she's worried about your poor shoulder, mate. Ray Aquilina is in saying hello, how you doing? Hello, Ray. Hope everything's safe for you in Malta, mate, and you're keeping well. Lovely to see you in, Ray. Always nice to see you, Ray. Yeah. Sarah Jane is said she is docking Deputy Panzer's pay with his behaviour. As your secretary, Sarah Jane, may I just say I second your decision.
Oh, that didn't take long, did it?
Absolutely. Totally and utterly and thoroughly support your judgment there.
Oh. Does that mean that he's got his comeuppance?
Yeah. Does that mean he's no longer flavour of the month?
Don't think he ever was it?
Oh, he's been feisty now. If my pay's getting docked, I might have to have a bigger nibble then. Oh, he's getting all feisty, Dave. Does this sound like dissent?
Well, yeah, it does.
Does, doesn't it? Yeah.
Actually, no. It's insubordination.
Yeah, I was just about to say, does he get fined for this insubordination? That's what I'm wondering. Hugh Gordon says quartered panzer. Absolutely. Jacqueline says belly is pork chop with veg, no spuds and a grilled tomato. Have you a bit of that? Road trip to Jackie's then for dinner.
Sounds like it.
That's Dave, innit? Start the car. So, folks, it's been nice seeing you, but we're off to Jackie's now for a bit of dinner.
Yeah, we're going to go and get some grub.
There you go, have a bit of that.
Oh, that's that bit done.
I think I have got fish and chips tonight. Homemade chips. Nice bit of fish.
I am cogitating grilled sausages and bacon in wraps.
Oh, nice choice.
With a goodly helping of daddy sauce.
Oh, yeah, of course. The only sauce available to the public should be daddy sauce. Jeff Light says belly will be crispy potatoes, sausages and beans, followed by a chunk of fruitcake and some custard. Bench now at the moment. Mate, nice bit of custard, Dave. Oh.
Yeah. Now, the other thing that I might be having tonight is because they had some freshly made sticky toffee puddings at work.
Oh.
And I bought one and I got custard, so it's going to be sticky toffee pudding and custard for dessert.
Yeah.
Pudding.
Yeah. That sounds like a good choice, mate. I second that choice of goodness.
I'm glad you approve.
I am suitably impressed, mate.
Good.
Hugh Golden says, can he beat custard and fruitcake, Jeff? Oh, mate, innit, Hugh? Oh, it's gorgeous, mate, innit? Whoa. Nice thick custard, Dave. Oh.
It will be whatever the custard is when it comes out the tin.
Yeah. Oh, mate. Yeah, H is a bit old school. She has a custard powder. Yeah. Oh, mate, it's nice and gloopy, and it's like, oh. She looks after me.
You say you don't pour it on, you trowel it on.
Yeah, she do look after me. I'll give her that. It's the way she does the voice when she brings it in. There you go, dear. There's the custard for you, just how you like it, in that mumsy voice, you know, of mimicry, you know.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, thanks, love. It's like, proper. Yeah. Oh, it's funny. Yeah, mocks me mercilessly at all times, does the wife, but yeah.
Carl saying, just had some good news from Steve.
Oh, right, yeah, I was talking to him last night. Carry on.
Yeah, he's had his op.
Oh, brilliant.
And he's recovering nicely.
Excellent.
Should be back in about 10 or so days.
Yeah, I was chatting to Steve late last night, Carl, and yeah, bless him. So get well soon, Steve. We are missing you, mate. And, yeah. He'll be back among us before we know it. That's a bit of that. Don't know what that is. We could put... Could we put? Could do. Yeah, I'll bung the steering wheel in at some point. I'll do that as a sub-assembly, actually. I'll still get the dashboard in from underneath, so I'm happy about that. So it's just a matter of sorting out the barrels and get some more of them built. Right. So we got the wheels, we got body panels done, so we'll dry fit them at some point. I'm not going to do the photo etch until I've got the cab in place. All of that done. That's mud guards, flaps for underneath, so it's a bit more barrage. Right. Robert Young is in, says afternoon, lurking in the background, making bacon and mushroom risotto. Oh, nice.
Ooh, that's good.
It's another road trip, Dave, isn't it?
It sounds like it, doesn't it?
Yeah. Let's have a road trip to Island Boys gaff, I think. Take it that's the right Robert Young. Yeah, it should be. Yeah, it's Island Boy, isn't it? Custard powder 50-50 with semolina, sugar and full fat milk with cream, proper pudding and jam of your choice on top. I would if I could, but I think my blood sugars might go through the roof with that lot, mate.
I think mine will, I know.
There you go, Island says that's better. Log in the name you know. Yeah, I thought it was you, Bob. But, yeah.
Dr. Soros is it? Hello.
Hello, mate. How you doing? Yeah, for those that aren't aware, we are building these bad boys. For the noobs that may be in, we are building them. Look at that. Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
And the link for them is in the description and the chat.
Yep, there we go. One done.
And I am doing that variant. A nice flat red. I'm going to be doing that.
I am doing that one.
There you go. So that's what we're up to, peeps. Oh, I got the geezer to make. Oh, winner. Yeah, that's a point. I got him to make as well. Got to make him today. Because we got a driver. I just realised that. It's only because I turned the page and saw him sat there. There you go.
No, I haven't got a driver figure.
Oh, Lamekins. Oh, you got no drivey wivey.
No,
oh,
I haven't.
Davy Pops. Oh, Chisel Nut.
But if I had a driver wiver, he wouldn't have a slingy wingy holding up his shoulder welder.
That's what it did there. Yeah. If in doubt, when we're being mocked, what we do is we turn it around and we mock Fox instead.
It's got to be done.
It's the only way, Dave, isn't it?
It is.
It is the law of things. Do I bother putting a drum tap in that one? Decisions.
Oh.
I've got a drum tap in one, so yeah. Not put a drum tap in. Don't need one. Already got one with a drum tap.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm suitably sure, Dave. I've made the decision now, mate.
Okay then, mate.
There you go. Have you a bit of him?
I knew that was going to happen.
There you go. So yeah, I started building that Volkswagen bus yesterday, Dave.
Oh.
Yeah. Not that I haven't got enough models on the go as it is. Do you remember the other day when I said to you, I'm not going to start any new projects until I've finished everything I've got on the bench? And you went, yeah, that won't last. And I went, yes, it will, Dave. I am determined. So yesterday, I thought I would start the Volkswagen bus.
So how comes your resolve melted then?
Well, it was, what's his name, wasn't it? Philip Prime's stream last night, and it was Bring What You're Going to Build night. And I'm filming the bike that Wendy bought me, so I didn't want to spoil the fun on that. And the Warhammer stuff that I've got on the go is all for the Warhammer stream. So I thought I need to quickly grab something out the stash. And as I went into the remainder of the stash room, there, sitting there on the deck, the big box of goodness was the Volkswagen bus, and I just picked it up, thought, that'll do.
Is that 1/24?
It's 1/16 scale, Dave.
Oh, good grief.
It's a nice big one, mate.
That's a huge one.
Yeah, so I thought, do you know something? I'm going to sit and build that, because it's been sat there for 5 years.
Blimey.
So I thought I would sit and build it. So I lowered it as well. So I sat that and done that on air last night. Oh, Panzer's been fined a bottle of Malibu for insubordination. May I just say, Sarah Jane, I wholeheartedly support your decision you've just made there, my dear. I'm such a creep, isn't I?
Ooh. She's also saying, thanks kindly, champ. See Festa for details, and you're now a private.
Oh. Okay. Oh, what's he done?
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, he's been thoroughly chastised, hasn't he?
No.
Hugh says, I'm so pleased, off for a play now. Another barrel of goodness done. That was a barrel of fun.
It was a half a minute.
There you go. Hugh saying, Panzer, send your find to Sarah Jane and I'll square you up. Oh, there's a bit of ganging up going on there. Oh, there you go. Right. Some little barrels to do now. I can't believe how quick I've got through that bottle of glue, unless it's evaporating.
Didn't leave the top off, did you?
I might well have done. I could have done. Scout Model Muse is back finally. The dog has to tour the yard 9 times to think about what actually doing. Absolutely, Muse. Model making pup. How is model making pup doing, my darling? It is cute alert, Dave.
Oh, is it?
Oh, yeah, proper puppy dog eyes, mate.
Oh.
I beg your pardon. Panzer's been fined another bottle of Malibu, or fined 2 bottles of Malibu. Oh, good girl. Yeah, he says as he's wiping crumbs from his whiskers, what is the fine for? Yeah, he's got the devilment tonight, hasn't he?
Wow.
Would you like me to send him to HR for you, Sarah Jane? Or has he got to sit on the step of think about the consequences of your actions-ness? 'Ness?
'Ooh. That's got to be aimed for running.
Yeah, he won't be smug tonight in the hangout, will he? Going, oh yeah, I'm Sarah Jane's favourite. He won't be doing none of that, will he, Dave?
No.
Oh. Yeah, the wind has been firmly taken out of his sails.
Oh, yeah. Has it ever?
Of course, he was sent shortbread, wasn't he, by Jackie, so that's probably what he's up to.
Oh.
So he's got a bit cocky, isn't he, because he's been sent food, see? So that's what it is. He's getting a bit cocky with it.
Getting a bit leery, is he?
Yeah. I'm wondering, Sarah Jane. Oh, he says as he drops his barrel because he's Captain Clumsy. I'm wondering, because he was in with me and Philip last night, has he been influenced by their behaviour and corrupted, and he just needs to be brought back into check by you? Just wondering. Yeah, Sarah Jane says, please do, and tell H he's all hers for punishing. There you go. I will do that for you, Sarah Jane.
Yeah.
Keith is in, says, hi everyone, just got in from a walk with the missus and sat down with a coffee. Good man, mate, good man. Nice to see you in, Keith. Hope you and the wife are doing all right, mate. Send our love. Big love to model making misses, mate, because that's what we do, Dave, isn't it, mate?
It is.
Bit of them. Barreling along today, mate, ain't we?
Yeah.
I know. Panzer says, oh no, not the wet mitten. Absolutely, mate. My wet mitten will be put to good use, mate.
Tickets are available.
Absolutely. You could always copy what Dave does whenever he sees it and goes, hello, Mrs. W, how are you? You're looking well. Because he is proper well-behaved and creepy when she comes in. Oh, yeah. You're looking well. Have you lost weight? Oh, really, Dave? He proper loads it on, mate.
Yeah, but who is it that gets a clip round the ear hole saying, oh, he noticed, but you didn't?
Me, yeah. See, Dave notices. Yeah. Oh, have you had your haircut? See, he noticed, you didn't. And I'm like, oh, right. He does, he proper creeps. And then, of course, I say, don't creep. And then I get beaten with the tea towel. Leave him alone. Don't be a bully. Oh, really? But that's all right. I'm not bitter about it. Not at all, Dave. Can't you tell?
Yeah.
Dum dum da dum dum da dum da dum da dum dum. It'd be really fun painting these little barrels.
That one. That do.
Go. Have you some of him? Keith says to Panzer, I hope you're doing well. He is. He's been heavily fined today, Keith, because he's been a mischievous Panzer today. And he's picking on Sarah Jane.
He is that far in the doghouse, he ain't going to see daylight for a very long time.
Absolutely. I am going to have a photo of Panzer on the bench so I can remember what he looked like before the bruises. As Sarah Jane would say to me, keep your doors locked tonight. Yeah, I've had that off of her before. Sleep with one eye open tonight, Festa. You're going to need to. All right, my darling. Carl's off to get some food. Take care, he says. Be good, everyone. Take care, Carl, even. Tal. I don't know who Tal is, but Carl's a nice bloke.
See you later, Carl.
Happy days. I'm saying goodbye to Carl. Go have yourself a bit of that. Enjoy your dinner, mate. Again, love and hugs to Lisa. Hope she's doing well. Right. Let's sort this box out in stuff I don't need, because we've got sprues of completedness now. You need to have a bit of a sort out. We've got the geezer there. We'll do him in a minute. What we've got down here, that's mud flaps, pipes and bits for the truck. So they've got bits on. So have they. That's the steering wheel. Rambling again, Dave, you know, mate.
You are.
And a good old mutter to myself. Do I? No, I'm not going to put the steering wheel in yet. I want the rest of that to dry. Okay. That's beautiful, beautiful packet of photo etch that I'm looking forward to. Yeah? Check that well.
Sarah Jane is saying to you, Festa, naming no names, but someone contacted me before the stream yesterday as they were frightened I'd sent pictures and needed posting.
Oh, really?
I think we know who that one is.
Yeah.
Don't we?
Yeah. Oh, really, Sarah Jane? Ah, now it's all coming out now, isn't it? Yeah. Hopefully this time he'll put them in the correct album, Sarah Jane. Just saying.
Oh, he didn't put them in the wrong album, did he?
Didn't even bother putting them in an album. You know that album I created in the gallery called Sarah Jane? Yeah, he didn't even bother putting them in there, Dave.
He had one simple task.
One simple job is all he had, mate. Yeah. Exactly. She says, you missed my message above. Let's have a looky, Lou. No naming that. Oh, yeah, that's the one that Dave done. Yeah, apologies, Sarah Jane. I was rummaging through my box of bits at the time, darling. Wasn't deliberate, love.
I saw that and I thought, I will go back and I will have a look to see if I can find said message and read it out.
Yeah, you're good, mate. Yeah, doing these bits to bail me out. They're good, man.
Yeah, no.
Go. Yeah, is that double insubordination, do you think, Dave?
I think it's treble.
You know, I can see a trend developing today. I don't know about you. But there seems to be a definite trend in his behaviour, doesn't there? And it's escalating, Dave, isn't it?
Yeah, I think Panzer might need to go to Specsavers. Tony, I hate to say it, but I can no longer find the album.
No. Why can't you find the album? It is there. You've got me checking now, but
Sarah Jane said, "That's why you're the secretary, Festa, and if the job needs doing, says no more."
absolutely. Let's have a look. Dum dum da dum dum da dum da dum da dum 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 da dum dum da dum da dum da dum. Yeah, the album is still there, Panzer, under Sarah Jane's stuff. There's 79 photos in. So it is still there, mate. You click the media tab and then go into albums, you'll see it quite clearly. So Muse says Facebook's changed stuff yet again. Yeah, it's still in there. Under Sarah Jane's stuff. Yeah, I think he was trying to get out of it, Dave, didn't you?
Yeah, it was a lame attempt, to say the least.
Yeah. But yeah, it's in the tabs where, I mean, that's how I used to navigate to it anyway, Marcy. There used to be the media button, didn't there? But yeah, just click on the tabs along the top, mate. Yeah, it's typical Facebook, isn't it? You know, let's change stuff. People just get used to it. I know what we'll do. Shall we change that?
Right. Keith says, "Hi to model making guru. How's the shoulder?"
Shoulder
model making guru replies at Keith, "Throbbing but slowly getting better, thank you."
Oh, Whippлекins.
Throbbing, my.
Yeah, Whippлекins. Oh, lammy choppy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Throbby wobby shoulder wolder in a slingy wingy.
Yeah. Oh, come on, little soldier. Let's rub it better. There you go. Shouldy woldy saucerkins.
She might kiss it better.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't enable the merging of my Instagram account with Facebook because, yeah, I don't know why they keep peeing around with it, but I tend not to use my own profile. I only go on there just to post and check stuff in the group. Oh, in case you missed it, Marcy, we'll be doing a gallery once a month again, so there you go. How many people, she says, do you get around to cut your food up so you can eat? Says Sarah Jane to Fox. I bet his mum still does his toast for him as soldiers when he has his little bit of egg and, you know, his little boiled egg in the morning. There you go, darling, done your soldiers for you. And he goes, "No, thanks, mum." Yeah, just know it, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
I only say that because my mum used to do me soldiers, and she still does. If I go round. Bless her. With a bit of Marmite, Dave.
Don't mind Marmite in cooking,
Yeah.
but not on its own. It's one of those, isn't it? You either like it or you don't.
Oh, Dave, mate, you'd hate me then. I can sit there with the jar of Marmite and a spoon watching something on the telly and,
Oh, no. I could probably do that with a tub of Bovril.
Yeah. Bovril, blimey, I didn't realise that was still going.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love a bit of Bovril. Yeah. If you was feeling a bit poorly bad, wouldn't it? You'd have a nice hot cup of Bovril.
Or if it was cold outside and you came in, you'd have hot.
Yeah, hot Bovril.
Nothing wrong with that.
Absolutely. Our mums looked after us, Dave, didn't they, eh? Aye. Oh.
Drink that. So I took a mouthful of it. It's hot. And I've just got that look of, oh, I've just made it for you, so therefore it will be hot.
Absolutely.
It's just boiled.
Yeah. That's normally what happens with hot water, son. All right, Mum.
Yeah. Oh, right, okay. Well, we'll have a go at doing that next.
Fox says all mockery is in my and Festa's contract. It's the order of things, and he knows at some point he'll be in a position to receive it back. Well, this is it. I mean, when I got taken back in recently, he really did help me out by sort of, you do realise whilst you're face down, I'm going to ask everyone to come in and do prostate exams on you that have got fat fingers. I remember things like this.
That's just not nice.
No, but wouldn't you have done the same? That would be an ecumenical matter. Yeah.
I don't know. Probably would have found a carnation and stuck it in your backside.
See? It is a contractual obligation. That's what we do. And it's all meant in the best possible taste.
All taste. As dear old Kenny would once say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could sand at that in a bit. Said driver's plates. Get in there. He says it's not that bad to Sarah Jane, but just sore. Oh, it's sore.
Oh, dear.
Oh, I'm welling up again, mate.
Oh, yeah. Well up anymore. I won't be able to see what I'm doing.
Yeah, oh, our very own little chuckle bunny's got a sore shoulder, Kins, Dave. Oh, yeah, eh?
Oh, dear. Oh.
Oh, little so sad inside. Oh, has he got his little? Have you got your little sad chops on? He's saying, yeah, it's all good.
He must be spitting blood by now.
He loves it, really. It's the order of things. That's what we do. If any one of us has got an ailment or is on a downer, the other mocks. That's how we do things.
Yeah.
It's the only way, Dave, isn't it?
Well, I think if we started paying compliments to each other, then
yeah,
we'd all think, hang on a minute, what's gone wrong?
Yeah. Yeah, normally if we've been nice to each other, it means that we are building up for mockery.
Yeah.
We lull each other into a false sense of security. Sarah Jane says she's had a frozen soldier for shoulder even for 2 years, and you don't hear her yelling from the roof how sore it is. Absolutely, Sarah Jane. Absolutely. You fight with a stiff upper lip. I think he deserves a fine, Sarah Jane, don't you? If anyone can help Fox out from under the bus that he's just been thrown under, I'm sure he'll be grateful.
No, I think he's that far under the bus now, it just ain't going to happen.
He's got a right. He looks like he's got the right raging ump, that driver, doesn't he? He's proper. Yeah, you would, son.
Yeah. Oh.
Sarah Jane says they're staff, not minions. Absolutely. See, she looks after her staff, Fox. Oh, that's better. he did that. Nice. Oh, nice bit of strong tea, Dave. Oh, always hits the spot, doesn't it? A bit on the old flat cap there. Frankie goes to Wobbywood is in, our good friend Frank. Hello, Frank. How you doing, mate? Hope you're keeping well, buddy. Hope you're feeling a bit better, because you've been a bit poorly bad recently. So,
Oh, no.
From memory, I do believe. Say, Fox, Frank gets sympathy. You don't. Just saying. He'll now be going, hey, what? How's this work? Paul's saying hello to Frankie. Hello, mate. Fox says it's these two numpties that keep on going on about it. But if someone asks me, it would be rude not to answer. Hold up a minute. He says we keep going on about it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There you go. I think he loves the attention, to be honest with you.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's a princess, isn't he?
Yeah, don't mention the shoulder, but if you want to mention it anyway. Okay, mate. There you go. Get rid of that. Slap his hat back on.
Snap it on.
And I've got his hat on the correct way with the peak at the front.
Good. That's how it should be.
Absolutely. Why they moulded that in 2 bits, I don't know. But then, you know, it does get the part count up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Is everyone saying hello to Frankie? Oh, it was nice to see Frankie. Go. Just notice how softly and delicately I'm sanding around the shoulder on the left arm of this driver, because I wouldn't want... You can see where this is going, Dave, can't you?
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to hurt it.
Well, you don't want him to shoulder any burden.
Absolutely. See, so I can't say it without giggling, but yeah, I didn't want to hurt his shoulder.
Oh dear.
Yeah, wait for it. He'll start.
Oh, I'm sure he will.
If he's downstairs, he's looking at his mum going, look, they're picking on me, mum. If I could get this arm off this cushion that you've given me, I would so be pointing at the screen in anger.
Oh, you'll like this one. Sarah Jane. Fox fined 1 bottle of Malibu for picking on my stuff.
Thank you, Sarah Jane, for having my back there, darling. Thank you. See, I told you she's a good boss, Dave.
You'll get very close to being called a creep.
Muse goes, geez, Cole, laugh out loud. Told you, Marcy, I'm getting worse than I love.
Don't get any better, I know that.
No. Welcome to Festa 67's workshop, lowering the tone on every live stream for years to come. Ray saying hello to Sarah Jane. Yeah. Fox is going, see what I mean? And Sarah Jane says, you started it. Yeah, he's been argumentative now.
Oh, that's another one that's going to be up for insubordination if he carries on.
Oh, absolutely, Dave. Glad you said that, mate. I think it might be warranted, didn't you?
Oh, definitely. In fact, I think he should be fined 3 bottles of Malibu.
Oh, really? As much as that?
Yeah. Well, one bottle for insubordination, one
Yeah.
bottle for being a princess, and one bottle for
Being Fox.
yeah.
I concur. I concur with that, Dave.
Thank you very much.
Slather a bit of that on his arms. I shall put on
Oh,
when I
hang on,
do the
can't see you.
steering wheel. Or shall I?
Frankie goes to Obbywood, says it's okay at the moment. I'm still on painkillers and at work,
Mm-hmm.
but it gets harder every single day. Going under the knife in September.
Oh, mate, that can't come round soon enough, Frankie, can it, mate? Bless you. Well, here's to a speedy recovery, mate, because, yeah, we kind of know you've been through it a little bit, buddy. So, yeah.
Oh, this is a good one from you. Foxy needs to go and sit in the corner with his nose.
In the corner.
Yeah.
I would say Marcy with his hands on his head, but he can't lift his left arm up, can he? So
Oh, I don't know. We can give him a helping hand.
yeah. Actually, Dave, I concur with that. That's a valid point, mate.
And then once you got hands on top of his head, we can put some gaffer tape around on it and keep him there permanently for a while. I'm glad, I know.
Not wrong with that. Not wrong been bad, Dave.
Never said I was good.
Absolutely. Right, we've got all of those little bits there.
Ow.
Bud sticks and broom handles, Dave.
Thank you.
Yeah, see what I did there?
So,
That's all right, mate.
that worked well.
Absolutely. Paul says to Fox, piling it on, he said, how is the shoulder? Go on, Fox, go for it. I won't mock you.
Nah, not much.
Sarah Jane's back in. See, Fox, Frankie's in pain. Does he shout from the rooftops? Exactly. You know, I would say, Sarah Jane, you've not heard me whine about my procedure, have you, darling? I'm back, I'm doing my thing, and I am shouldering on. Soldering on, even. Oh, bless him. He's getting old. He's the worst person in the world that can be a 50-year-old now, isn't he? Because, as we know, everything goes wrong, doesn't it? Each birthday now, you get extra meds to take, don't you, and all of that. Like, it's downhill all the way, isn't it? Let's be honest. And, yeah, that's the world's worst thing that can happen is Fox being 50. Bless him. Right, we have got a steering column to go in. Don't quite show where that bit goes, does it? But not to worry.
I'm sure you'll work it out.
Oh, yeah, right. Oh, that's because I haven't got the dashboard in yet. Pilchard. Yeah. You says, yeah, to be fair, many of us are. We don't whine about it. Yeah. Yeah, bless you, Sarah Jane. It's a year already. Wow. Mind you, it's a year since I had Goliath cut out, isn't it? But Didn't expect another
Yeah,
one.
it's not far off, is it?
Yeah, didn't expect another chunk so soon after, but hey-oh. 'Tis what it is.
Mm.
Let's figure out the exact angle of the danglage that goes in, because got that sitting just in there. Fox is getting his bottom lip out. I've not whined about it. I only mention it when someone asks. Oh, crikey, he says.
Dropped himself right in it by the sound of it.
Yeah. We know. We're only pulling your pin, mate. You know that. You know us better than that. We still love you. Don't ever change. I have got Captain Twitches going on here, so let's get my forceps of goodness out.
That sounds so wrong.
Yeah, it's all right. It's just I've got the twitches going on. You know what it's like in my little twitchy world of twitchiness.
Mm. Ah, right, okay. Yeah, I'm with it now. I think I
Are
know
you
what I'm
with
doing.
it now?
Yeah, I think so. But I could be wrong.
He could be wrong. Or he could be right. Answers on a postcard. That really went well, that, Carl. Let's take it out and start again, shall we?
Right, just got to find the right frame now. F.
We've got the door opening. Just like that. Everyone's saying all the best for the op to Frankie. Absolutely, Frankie. We sincerely wish you well, mate, because it's been a tough one for you, mate. And you're part of our family. And when any of us go in under the knife, the rest of us all like to make sure you're okay, mate. Hopefully you'll be back amongst us nice and soon.
Oh, yeah. Well, it ain't that one. It's not be that one, isn't it? It would be that one because it's got F on it. It's a clever system to putting letters on.
Yeah. There you go. We got there in the end. Let's just bring that so that I can actually see it. Be a start, wouldn't it, Carl? There you go. Let that do its thing now. Glad I only opened one door. Like that. In that side. And into the... Go. Then we can try to send it down just where I want it to be.
Right. Oh, right, yeah. Right. Okie dokie.
There you go. Good. That was fun. And them two prongs aren't annoying at all that stick out the front, are they? And then we want some extra fin along that front edge, and then slather that in there. Just to try to get that adhere. He says as he It's these big clod hammer fingers right where we don't want them. Gonna fall out again, I know it. Twitchy, 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 twitchy. Let that settle just for a sec and then I'll go back at it. Stop me twitching then. Keith says, Sarah Jane, I know how you feel. I had surgery just over a year ago and I've still got to be careful. Yeah. That's another thing, innit? It takes a long time to heal when you get a little bit older. You don't heal up as quick as you once did.
Nah. Oh, Ray says, bye guys, I go to eat. See you, my friends.
Yeah, take care, Ray. Lovely to see you in, mate.
Yeah. All the best, mate. No.
And that really don't want to go in, does it? Let's get something else I can grip it with. Let's take it out yet again.
No,
Doesn't seem to want to stick to anything, does it?
Cut plastic, not skin.
Yeah, you don't want to do that, Dave. There you go. Let's try and see whether we can get that in a bit better. Doesn't say in the instructions. Use pliers to place in place because you twitch a lot, but hey ho. There you go. Straight in. Then the thing is now, Cole, leave it alone and stop fettling with it.
Yeah. No, that's going to happen.
Yeah, it's just a little bit bronzed. Not now. There you go. Put over there and do not fettle Festa. That's the steering column. Let's get the over and goodness out. Let's clean that off, making sure no other parts I need are there.
Ooh, that sounded good.
Paul Lewis says, Belly, nothing yet. Might have a salad or something for dinner later. Bench is the 112 MFH, 1985 F1 Ferrari. Beverage, nothing yet. Might have a beer or three very soon. Oh, nice one, mate. Ooh. MFH kits, eh? God. We all aspire to something like that one day, but...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah, I don't think the wallet can do it, mate. Mew says, whatever works, Cole, now set it down. Absolutely, darling. It's only because I was beginning to get a bit of the twitches, darling. You know how it is. But it's in there now. Right. We've had a bit of a beverage and a perk, so we should be able to... What's his name? So we've done that. We've done that. Do I really want to put wheels and that on at this stage? Probably not.
One.
We could put the exhaust in, couldn't we? Because that's
you
not...
go careful. You don't want to get exhausted.
I see what he did there. Oh, it's got photo etch, Dave. That's all right. That's all right.
I shouldn't laugh because I know I'm probably up for some soon.
No,
Anyway.
that's all right. I'm quite happy to do that because, yeah, it just gets another little bit prepped, doesn't it? So let's see whether I can find me bits and bobs for the exhaust. Spider pig. Apologies, folks. You can have one of them. We got that. We got that bit. 70, 38. Yeah, so that'll be them two bits. That was the bit that was broke in the box, wasn't it? Do you remember way back when I said I had a bit that was broke on the sprue? So we glued it together whilst it was still on the sprue in the hope that it stays together. So we will endeavour to see whether that theory worked. Mew says now she can build her second ATST. Yeah, they're great little fun builds, aren't they, Dave? Dave really enjoyed doing these. You wasn't a fan, Dave, was you? Of calling Dave?
Yeah. I was just waiting for you to move on.
Oh, right, okay.
No, it was, yeah.
You really enjoyed it thoroughly, didn't you, mate?
Oh. Do I have to answer that?
Yeah.
Oh dear. No, I didn't.
Let's have a looky look. It's the radiator, yeah.
No.
As that goes round in. Oh, that's on the front of the flatbed, is it? No. Oh, right, yeah, I can see where it goes. Yeah, that's got to have the bracketry adhered to the front of it. If I remember rightly. That goes there, that goes there. That goes on there, doesn't even show the bracket there.
Oh.
But they are there. It doesn't show it on the destructions. Oh, that's a bit. That's a bit of a stomper moment then.
Oh, yeah.
But that's all right. I'm not bitter. Yeah, definitely not there. So we'll go further back and see whether or not it's staring at me, but no, it ain't. So we'll have a look for that bit. Nothing major, unless it's attached to the pipe itself.
Oh.
No, it isn't. Right, so somewhere is a bracket of goodness that holds that on. What have we got there? Oops.
Oh, that one. Good.
That's a plate, canister. No, it's not on there. It'll show up. Not a big bit, I know that much. But that's not on there. No, that's accessories that go on the frame. Chassis plates. Hooks, lights and flappage. Steering controls. They're empty. So are they. It could well be one of those make a bracket up yourself moments. It might be that it's a PE bit. Could be that. No, that is the what's his name? Flatbed off. Handles. bolt handles, handles for bolts. No, that's spare drum taps. Right, it doesn't appear, he says, to be a bracket for said pipe. Not that it's a major thing, but definitely not there. They're the hooks for the bumpers. There's nothing left on. Ah, there's a bracket there. It looks like that might be it. So I'm going to wait until it comes to fit that. But it's a tiny little shape on the front there that pipe locks into on the front of the flatbed. And there's nothing on the front of that flatbed, but there's a little mark where something should sit. So I've got a feeling it might be that bit. Let's just see whether 51 is showing anywhere else. Because if it isn't, that's where it's going to go. No, that's 56. That's the barrels. I roll out the barrel of fun. Yeah, get a life goal.
I wasn't going to say anything.
No. So, yeah. It says 51. What sprue number was that? He says looking for the sprue. Was there a sprue map on the beginning? I think there was. Yeah, there was. Right, it's that one. A51 is what we're after. Let's have a quick looky loo. Bum, 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 bum. There's nothing showing there. Definitely was chassis sprue, so we'll have a peruse. And if it's not anywhere on there, then it's going to be used for that pipe. Yeah. Paul Lewis is doing Michele Alboretto's 27 car. Nice, mate. Nice choice. Sarah Jane will love that, mate. Yeah. Our resident Formula One buff is Sarah Jane. Oh, deep sigh there, Dave. You all right, mate?
Yeah, I'm just putting very small hooks in place.
Oh. Yeah. Tiniest of tiniest, aren't they? Right. That looks like that is said piece. So, right, let's put that there. Put the chassis somewhere safe.
3 down, 3 to go.
Oh, you're good, you are. And
trying to do my best.
That was drums, taps, and stands. I'm going to have them stands. I'm going to make them, but I'm actually going to stack them at the front of the vehicle, so it looks like he can lay drums down anytime he wants, because he's got some spare drum stands. So nothing gets wasted in this kit, folks. It'll all be going on the flatbed, and dare I say it, there might be a folded up tarp or something like that to add to it as well.
Oh,
yeah. So we'll see what takes one's fancy at the time. Right, what's going on in the chat? Yeah, Sarah Jane says, I will muse. It's happening too regular, but hey ho, I don't complain. Oh, what's that? She says, I don't get twitchy. She gets clumsy a lot lately. Yeah, I obviously have nerve issues because of the MS, and it's taken me a while with the type 2 to differentiate as to what's an MS twitch and what's the early warning signs of, hypo or whatever, so I do still get the two a bit mixed up at times, but yeah, But me twitches and me shakes, like me tremors as I call them, that's the MS. So nothing I can do about that. I laugh about it because it is frustrating, to be honest. But
Yeah.
you can't change it. You've just got to build through it. And especially when you're live, if you're getting the twitches, it used to really bother me, whereas now it doesn't. I just go, yeah, twitchy, and people that know me understand. But I did have one post on a channel saying, oh, I like watching your stuff, but I get really wound up because you shake too much. And it's like, sorry, mate, can't help it. It's like, really?
Not a lot you can do about it.
Yeah, you know, and it was like, oh, really sorry about it. But now I just have that, is what it is. And that's thanks to Dave, Fox, Marcy, people like that have said, you know, don't worry about it, mate. So I don't now.
There's not a lot you can do about it. It's part of you. So
yeah, I used to get told off when I used to refer to myself as Edward Spannerhands. But yeah.
Oh, hold on. Question for Dave: have you tried the Flory washes yet? Yes, I have. I've had a Furkle with them, and I do like them.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
Bit longer.
Absolutely. You never have too many washes, Dave, can you, mate?
No.
We do like a goodly selection of washes.
Yep. On the side. On the side is the same as the one. I'll try. Here we go again.
There you go. What we got there?
What?
Mama Fox just bimbled past from her nap, heard your dulcet tones and passed on love and hugs. Love and hugs. Love and hugs, Mama Fox.
Well, carry on like this, you'll get proper loved up, you will.
I know, it's lovely. So I will be doing an email to Ted. Ted, just got hugs off Mama Fox again, mate. You didn't. No. Yeah. That's another thing, Fox. You'll get used to the afternoon nap.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes you don't have any choice about the afternoon nap. Your eyes slam shut before you know what's happened.
Sarah Jane's got a question there. She said, Fox, was your shoulder okay after all that typing?
She's brutal, isn't she?
She's on form. She's on form. She's got his best interests at heart. He says, trying to make out that, yeah. It's because she cares so much. That's what it is. She's got to come back to me and go, no, I ain't. Paul saying he loves the Ferrari, but their race strategists have never been all that good. Something that's been very evident again this season. Yes, even in the last race, there seems to be a little bit of a communication chain problem going on at Ferrari, and it's been their bugbear for a number of years, hasn't it? And yeah.
And they seem to have a bit of a reliability issue as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think they need to make changes at the top. I think Bonotto is the right choice there, but I think his team behind the scenes, he dare I say it, is he strong enough to bang heads together? That's the thing with him.
Well, I don't know.
You know, and yeah, so. But I think he needs to look at it. Because Ferrari should be winning. They should be seen as organised, and at the moment they seem very disorganised.
Well, from what I remember, and I know I will get corrected if I'm wrong, they did start off the season quite well.
They did. At one point, I think Leclerc was about 35, 40 points in front, there or thereabouts. I could be wrong. I'm sure Sarah Jane will give me the exact thing, but he was looking to me like he was on a roll for the title, and then it's all gone tits up.
Yeah, Red Bull come back in again, haven't they?
Yeah. I still think Max Verstappen looks like a fish.
He looks like a proper guppy, doesn't he?
He does. He's got the big old guppy lips going on in here. And it's like I sit there with a fake fishing rod whenever he comes on the telly. Wishy wishy Max. I get told off by Ellen for doing that because she likes Max Verstappen.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
I see.
And she tells me off. You know that way that H tells me off, Dave. I get that. You know, it's like leave him alone.
Oh, so she's proper gone off Hamilton then.
She's never liked Hamilton, mate. Yeah. Oh, you're on dangerous ground saying that, mate.
I thought she was his #1 fan.
Yeah, no, no. I've never known H to dislike someone as much. Normally she's quite a placid. Yeah, I said that wrong, didn't I? Yeah. Normally she doesn't say it as vocally, you know, but there's an exception where he's concerned. She really don't like the bloke.
But to be fair, I'm not exactly over keen on Hamilton or Verstappen.
No, there's an air of about him, isn't there?
Not really sure about George Russell either.
I like Lando Norris.
Yeah, he's a bit down to earth, isn't he?
Yeah, I like him. I like the fact that when they talk to him, he's human. You know what I mean? He just has a laugh. He has a joke. He's a bit mischievous. He's normal, Dave, isn't he? Whereas the likes of Max and that, they're very corporate, aren't they? And very, you know, Lando, I mean, his quote about George Russell was hilarious. You know, George was all right until he just joined Mercedes. He's too serious now. And he's right. They go a bit media savvy, don't they? They're almost like little robots. And Marcy, Sarah Jane says, yeah, he reminds her of a Thunderbirds puppet. Yeah. And George is a bit like that. They're like on autopilot, aren't they? And it's like, come on, just relax and express yourself. And I think that's what I like about Lando. Is he's just chillaxed, you know, all right, yeah, I'm all right, you know, what happened today? Well, I didn't really drive well, did I? And he doesn't blame the team, the mechanics, or the car. I just wasn't on it, you know. It's partly me, partly the handling of the vehicle. He'll get better, and off he goes. And I like that. He's approachable, Dave, isn't he? And I can imagine behind the scenes with the fans, I can imagine he's very pleasant chap to meet and all of that lot. So, yeah, Lando gets my nod of approval.
Oh, you're rather not
laugh. Oh, Dave's found something that he don't like. Is it good, Dave?
Yeah, it's photo etch.
Notice how I'm laughing as I'm cutting my bit of photo etch because we're both in the same boat, aren't we, mate? Is it microscopic photo etch?
I don't know. I don't even know if I want to look.
Come on, Dave. Man up, mate. Come on.
It's not on that one. It must be on this one. Yeah. Oh, actually, it's not too bad.
Yeah. Sarah Jane says she's getting set for this weekend as it's the BTC and the Spa 24 hours race. Oh, nice. Oh. Oh, that's going to be a weekend of niceness, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Little bit of body rubbing with the BTCC.
Hey, keep it clean, family friendly. See what I did.
I was talking about the cars.
I know you was. See what I did there, Dave.
You tried to drop me in it.
Me? Never. Wouldn't dream of it. That would be an ecumenical matter, Dave.
Okay.
Oh, lammykins.
Didn't think I was going to get any sympathy.
Absolutely not, mate. I've got photo etch that I'm doing, but I'm going to glue a bit, let it go off, glue the next bit, let it go off, because, ouch, try not to crush the exhaust, Colt, Captain Twitchy. But yeah. Is it nice photo etch, Dave, or is it that really annoying photo etch that doesn't like you?
I think it's going to be okay photo etch because it's like corner brackets that have got to go on the side of the uprights for the rear deck.
Oh, right, yeah.
So I'm just cutting my bits off now.
Eddie Neris. Dave.
Well,
I've got an exhaust attached to the end of my finger, Dave.
Oh, you've not been using super glue? Oh, good grief.
Yeah. Sarah Jane, I got nearly had my thumb attached to my finger. Then she said there's a lady racing in the Spa race called Samantha Tam. I was chatting with her last weekend during racing at Watkins Glen. She was on a plane from Canada to Spa. Oh, nice.
Oh, blimey.
Absolutely.
Sarah Jane, who's covering the Spa 24? Is it on YouTube or is it on satellite? I'd like to watch the Spa 24.
Does it?
Have you unstuck yourself?
Yeah.
Good man.
Temporarily, anyway.
Yeah, until the next one.
Till the next one. I may have just added more super glue.
Uh-oh.
So we'll see how it works out for me, Dave.
Yeah.
It's getting there. I mean, look, I've wrapped the exhaust, Dave, with said bit of photos. Just stop that twitching.
You're good.
So I've wrapped it. I've just got the last end to glue down. But there you go. Just bung that there.
All right.
She says it's on YouTube, mate. Yeah.
Yep. Right, lovely. I'll find it. Thank you, Sarah Jane. I shall have a bit of that.
Yeah, she's driving a BMW M4 GT3 car. Oh, lovely. It's like little Anna Carresco in Moto3. It's nice to see women in motorsport. It's like Formula One. I don't think there should be a separate women's championship. I think they should be in F1, mate. You know, at the end of the day, they're racing drivers. It doesn't matter whether they're male or female. Let them race each other.
Now, I don't know. I might be wrong for saying this, but I'm going to. I would have thought that the F1 teams would be jumping at the fact that there are ladies that are of the racing fraternity. Because on average, he says carefully, on average, women are smaller in height.
In stature, would fit better in the car. Yeah.
Yeah, and also lighter, therefore enabling the car to go faster.
Dave.
Yeah.
Dave.
What? Oh, you not done it? Oh, yeah. You plum.
Oh, God.
First there is a plum. First there is a plum.
Yeah,
Have you got stuck up?
Yeah, there's more of Festa on there than there is photo etch, but it'll sand off. But it's stuck.
Good grief.
It's on there. There might be a bit of me on there, but it'll sand off. I ain't safe to be let loose with super glue. It's my own fault.
Right. So. Well, it doesn't really matter because
Spot where the super glue was on me thumb and finger, folks. There, look. Yeah. See, this is why me and super glue don't go together. Yeah, she says the women's series is segregation. Exactly, Sarah Jane. I was trying to think of a way of wording it that wouldn't sound wrong of me. But I think it was Tavina Galitza, wasn't it? Was the last female racer in F1. And I think that they should be racing. Susie Wolff drove as a Williams test driver years back. But I would love to see female drivers in F1 racing the guys, and I honestly think they would give them a run for their money. So come on, Formula One, sign a female in your team as your number one driver.
Yeah, that's going to happen.
Lead by example. I would love to see it.
I'd like to see one beat Hamilton.
Yeah, it would be brilliant, Dave, wouldn't it? Yeah, me and Superglue do go together very well, Sarah Jane. You're right. Oh, where did that go? Oh, there it is behind there. There you go, see? Edward Spannerhands strikes again.
Oh, no, not again.
Yeah. Honestly, though, I would love to see it, and I've I'm not just saying it to try to pacify women at all. I honestly would love to see women in racing behind the wheel, because it's 2022, and having a separate series, I don't think is right. Really?
Now, I will be. I'm sure Sarah Jane will correct me if I'm wrong, but I am sure that in the WRC, the ladies race against the men. I don't think there's a separate category for them.
No. MotoGP doesn't have a women's version. You know, you've got Anna Carrasco in Moto3 racing with the fellas. And she's a damn good motorcycle rider. You know, she's there on merit. You know, it's not just to make up the numbers. She's a world champion. You know, she was world champion in the States, the AMA. Good luck to her. Yeah, I think we was having a bit of a wibble, Dave, didn't you, mate? But I think it was a worthy wibble. What do you think, folks? Jeff Light says, totally agree with you, Cole. Yeah, honestly, mate, I watched the women's race, and, you know, it was on before the main race, so to speak, and I thought, them girls have just driven their hearts out, and yet they're on the undercard. I'm sorry, how can you say there's equality when you're differentiating with a separate race series? And all right, folks could turn around and say, well, they wouldn't get a chance. Well, okay, keep the women's series going, but when the woman wins the world title, she gets an F1 spot. Why not? You're a world champion in the women's series. Your reward for winning the title is you get to drive for an F1 team. Why not?
You go forward to...
Yeah. You know, motorcycling, normally the winner of the MotoGP, Moto2 title goes up to GP. The winner of the Moto3 goes up to Moto2, you know. So why not in Formula One? There you go, Mrs. AN Other. You've just won the title. Next season, you are going to be driving in F1, my love. Good. Think we should be running F1, Dave, don't you? Sarah Jane says Jade Edwards races in the VTC. See, absolutely. Absolutely, Fox. It should be gender agnostic. He's good, isn't he? He's sounding almost sincere there, Dave, wasn't he?
He didn't hurt his shoulder coming up with that, did he?
I see what he did. That somehow goes on there. Have you a bit of him? Yeah. So let's put a blob of glue on there.
A blob?
Yeah, because we can. Do I
Blump,
put...
blump. Blump, blump.
There you go. Put a sliver on there.
Ooh.
Jeff Light says, yeah, correct him if he's wrong, but is it how much sponsorship they can take to F1? I think, sadly, that is the case, mate. And it shouldn't be, really, but I think you've hit the nail on the head there. It's all to do with corporate sponsorship, mate. As sad as it is, it shouldn't be that way, but dare I say it, money talks, doesn't it, Dave?
Unfortunately, when the more money you got, the higher up the grid you get.
It's
Regardless of whether you...
It's like the football, you know, the Lionesses are in the European final on Sunday at Wembley. And good for them. How good would it be? And this is controversial, folks. But sod it, I'm gonna go for it. Why is it? Wouldn't it be good, right, if a Premier League football team signed a female player? Think about it. Would any Premier League team be that brave? I think it would be so well received if one of them did.
Oh, I don't know.
Why not?
I'll see where you're going on it.
Yeah. I just think it's time. Or is that one step too far? I don't know, but I certainly wouldn't have an issue with it. All right, there's the risk of them getting injured if some of the blokes went in for a harder tackle, but then a male player's got just as much chance of being injured, so All right, you wouldn't put a female in with Mike Tyson. Don't get me wrong. That's totally different. But then saying that, you know, perhaps they would give him a run for his money. But I certainly think in football, again, wouldn't it be lovely to see a female footballer come on and play for West Ham, Man United, or England? You know, I don't know. I'd love to see it. It's gone quiet now, Dave. It's gone quiet, isn't it?
I don't know. I think they will probably wriggle out of it for some legal reason.
Well, I'll throw it in here then, Dave. What's the difference then between that and having a female in the military? There ain't, is there? If a female can go to war for her country, she could put on an England shirt and play football for her country as well. It's a tough one, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's got an exhaust on it with Photorex, Dave. Oh, amazed.
It's still not attached to your finger.
No, it's suitably unattached from my finger, and my fingerprint will get painted over, and it adds a little bit of texture to the exhaust rust that will be going on there. So that's as far as the exhaust is going to go today, though, because it's got Photorex brackets to be made, and they're about 1 millimetre by 1 millimetre. And I ain't going to stand a chance folding them today, not with twitchiness. So
yeah, I can see those being done off air as well.
I don't know. I'll see. But they are microscopic little exhaust brackets. He says looking for them. There they are on the Photorex, Dave. Look how tiny they are.
Oh, good grief.
Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
Muse says we've got some women in male-centred pro sports. Yeah, I mean, it's true, isn't it? If the skills are there, let them play. Yeah, Sarah Jane says all wars should be fought by mother-in-laws. That'll make them run. Cool, yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Can you imagine Sarah Jane and Muse running around a battlefield with a gun? Mate, I'd have the white flag up straight away, but you'll be like, yeah, I'm not going to argue. I ain't. I mean, she's giving me the look there, Dave. Rifle down. Right. Being that it's gone 7:30, I think we'll start getting ready to wrap up, Dave, won't we, eh? It's that time.
Really?
I'd let you go a bit longer if you want, mate. It's entirely up to you. It's a school night, so I'm mindful of you.
No, school night, and dare I say, my belly is starting to do a diagnostics check on my throat.
Oh, is it? Oh, dear. Tilt, is it? One of those tilt moments. So we'll start wrapping up with a little, this is where we're at. I've got all my barrels done now and my geezer, my driver. So I shall let them all dry. A few more bits to do on the chassis next week. Steering wheel and that can go in. And then it's all the little fiddly bits. But I might keep them on the sprues and get them primed and that the following week. So Dean is in. Good evening, everyone. Just popping in for a bit. We're just coming off air, mate. Sarah Jane's immediately finds you a bottle of Malibu for showing up late.
That's brutal.
Yeah, but thoroughly deserved, Dave. You know, I'm not going to argue with Sarah Jane, not today. But yeah, so that's where I'm at. How did we do, Dave?
We've done rather well because I've got the supports on the rear chassis for the rear bed to sit on.
Yeah.
The underside of the rear bed has been done, including half a dozen tiny little hooks to go on.
Oh, so nice one.
That's done. The roof and the rear of the cab are together, as are the front end of the cab.
Right.
But I'm keeping them like this.
Yeah, for painting.
So I can do some painting.
Yeah, I've got mine top and bottom separate because,
and the two sides of the nose stroke bonnet engine covers are done, are stuck together, and I've just laboured to put 4 pieces of photo etch on in the corners of the side truck for the rear bed.
Absolutely.
So to be fair, Captain Slow has had quite a good day.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
I've thoroughly enjoyed it.
Happy days. Let's just change
So,
camera.
for those that would like to know, and if you're following along, that puts me at stage 48 on page 12.
Oh, happy days, mate. Happy days. I've kind of gone all out, all higgledy-piggledy after the instructions now. So I've done a bit on the back page, a bit on the front page, and a bit on every other page, mate. But
yeah. And, before I forget, if you do choose to do this, stage 39 on page 11, where you're putting the two sides of the right side of the bonnet cover, it says A2 and A2. The bottom part should be A4. For those that need to know.
yeah, I had that on one of the exhaust pieces. It gives you a number that's totally irrelevant and nothing to do with the number it actually was.
Yes, right. So let me get this. Right,
well, we got Prime Time saying hello to everyone. The Bobbins is in saying good evening. We're just coming off air now, mate, but feel free to watch it back. Panzer is whining because he got 2 fines and Phillips only got 1. So I think we need to review that, Sarah Jane, as wibbling and trying to undermine the boss. She says there's no excuse to Philip. You could have rung in and said to stop us worrying. Absolutely, Sarah Jane. Yeah. Fox says incorrect instructions, stomper style. Yeah, there are a few places where the instructions go a little bit off piste, should we say? But yes. Moreover, it's around some of the photo etch bits. It doesn't quite give you what they should look like, so you have to assume a lot. But Modelling Smurf says evening and goodbye. Foxy's putting in, or eModels, sorry, he's putting in the link. You can pick these kits up. There's my truck there in the chat. You can nip over to eModels, your one-stop store for all your model making needs. See what I did there, Dave? And you can grab one of these and build along with us, folks, because they are, all joking aside, they're a rather nice little truck, Dave, aren't they?
Very nice. Oh, look at that. In-store now.
Absolutely. A massive, massive thanks to the guys at eModels for sending these down for us to build. And there will be more. We will be doing more for the Wednesdays. So massive thanks for them. In the meantime, folks, stay well and stay safe. I'll be back not next Monday, the Monday after, with the eModels Monday crew. And it's Foxy's store, folks, so you'll be in for a treat. So look out for that.
You shoulder the burden for that.
See, now I was being good there, Dave, only because I may have forgotten.
Oh, well, I thought I'd help you out.
Absolutely. I will be back next Wednesday, folks, in the very, very same place, continuing on with these trucks.
Oh, yeah.
So stay safe, stay well, and we'll look forward to seeing you then, peeps.
Bye bye, everyone. Stay safe, stay well.
Helps if you...